In this concept, we're going to look at fills. Now, anything can be used as a fill. You could do chicken pick and fill, pedal steel bends, lap steel voicings, double stops, using blues licks, whatever you want as a fill. Where you place them is what's important. So we should talk about some different ways to place fills. One is to just place them at the end of sections, so to help kind of bookend a section or pull one section into the next section. Say if you're going from a verse into a chorus or a bridge into a chorus. So that's one way you could use fills. Another way is to interact with a vocal. So waiting for a vocal phrase to be done and then answering with a fill, or just playing a fill to help lead into every chord change that happens. The last thing that you could do is you can repeat a fill, or treat a fill as like a motif, and turn it into a hook that way. So you would basically take whatever idea you establish first and just find that same idea over the new chord. If you have to play just a piece of it, you can do that. But try to make it a thing that's reoccurring, that keeps coming back. And that's great because it just adds another hook to a tune. Now, you might not be the only instrument in a band that's filling. There might be a piano player, there might be a steel player, there might be a fiddle player, there might be another guitar player. So you have to work out who's going to fill when. Usually that comes from just talking about it beforehand, or in a live situation. Sometimes you just decide on the spot and somebody will give you a look. I got this verse, you'll get the next verse. Or somebody might just start filling right away in a chorus or a verse, and you just know to step back and wait till the next section to fill and let them finish out. You could also use fills to help stack momentum in a tune. So maybe you could start off with a pedal steel filling in first verse. It might be a little bit more broken down, a little bit more delicate. By the second verse or by the chorus, you want something that's a little more aggressive. Maybe then it could go to guitar fills. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up a track and I'm going to play it 3 times through. The first time through, I'm just going to play rhythm, just a boom chick pattern, and I'm just going to add a fill at the end of the entire phrase, at the end of the entire chorus through. Second time through, I'm going to imagine there's a vocal there and I'm going to leave a space for where a vocal would be. And I'm just going to use my fills to help connect chords. So it's a little bit more aggressive with the filling. Third time through, I'm going to set up a motif, and I'm going to try to turn it into a hook by repeating it over the different chords. All right, so let's bring up a track, and let's try this out.